believe it. Got to be careful. You got to back up catch.
Check out the pitch. They're pretty close at 98 miles.
Oh boy, he stole that one. Absolutely stole the call. It's been
Billy goes right back at him.
Well, this is after, though, he was thrown out.
That's right.
Ricky is already.
Twins jerseys. They'll be taking those back to Manhattan.
Yeah, same color pack. Uh-oh. Oh no. We can't have that.
High strike, and Markakis can't believe it. And
on our pitch tracker shows it had been a strike
to Altuve.
And cut fastball into the inside part of the plate.
And McCutchen really unhappy and gets tossed out of the game, slamming his bat down, feeling that Conroy missed 2 pitches in the at-bat, and Andrew McCutchen is done for the night.
The 3-0 to Ross is a strike. Oh, 3-0 Leo. And Joe Madden, and Joe's out. I guess for arguing balls and strikes.
3-2. It is low. Oh, a late call, strike 3. Alonso can't believe it. Takes off his helmet, and now he's been ejected by Mark Wegner. And the conversation gets heated, and Bob Melvin's going to join in. And now Bob Melvin is gone. Alonso.
Called strike 3. And Martinez doesn't like the call. And now you wonder, is it just in the heads of these Tigers players? And now Martinez gets tossed.
Strike 3 call. And that time the plate got a little wider, and Recker's been thrown out of the game.
out in this kind of game.
Angel. And so we're going to the 12th, but without Anthony Recker, has been ejected from the game.
Checked his swing. Strike 3, says Dave Morales.
Oh, here comes Paul Molitor. He can't believe it.
Somebody's already been ejected. Either Sano or Molitor.
That's the second time in this ball game that Gabe Morales.
A little frustration starting to boil over here for the Tigers. Doug Eddings expanding the zone a little bit. And Castellanos for the second pitch in a bit. Brad Ausmus is tossed from the game. Give his piece. He doesn't believe he can see the plate, and you can tell Brad.
Strike 3. Gardner fires the helmet down and gets thrown out of the game. Not a smart move by Brett Gardner. Now with the Yankee bench and lack of depth, and Joe Girardi will come out and talk.
Strike 3 call. Not a call that Brad Miller said, hey. And now like Bob Davidson going
Looks after him. And then he just smiles at him and he throws him out of the game. I don't like that at all.
Oh, strike 3. Marvin Hudson rings up Ahmed. That was a ball. And Nick has been.
Didn't like the call, thought the pitch was down and in. And, well, he let somebody know, and then he got no avail.
You can see the ejection at that point.
But on 3-2, and that is strike 3. And Souza not happy. Kevin Cash is going to come out. Cash said, hey, don't be too hasty. How about checking with the guy at first?
With his fastball command, all of the numbers against all of his pitches.
And that's way out.
Yep, we're just going to go ahead and move on.
Now Yelich. And is he thrown out again? And that's really costly if that's Yelich. So Yelich has been ejected, and now Mattingly has been.
And again, the 1-2. And a fastball gets him for strike 3 called. Vladdy really unhappy with that one. But that one did appear to have the bottom of the zone. But we can find on replays, definitely slammed it down. But appears to still fun out.
Yeah, he's having some fun. Oh, no, he's gone. There's no way he's going to stay in the game. That pitch is ridiculous. I knew he was going to get tossed. Bob Melvin, I just, what do you say? He called me a bad name?
Bob Melvin may get tossed.
I agree, because that's a horrible strike.
Strike 3 on a generous outside corner.
Boy, that is a bad break for a 3-2 pitch to bring the tying run to the plate.
Gonzalez.
Well, I'm sure once you go down and see the video and you see what's going on, and the ball was wide.
3-2. Here we go. Runner on the move. Strike 3 call. To throw down is in time.
Well, there's the pitch that was called.
Put the tag on him. Bill Welke and Souza Jr. A little conversation over the call.
On the borderline. And he makes it up. Can't do that.
Well,
no, I think it's Perez.
That's
Fall to Turner. That's the ball game, and now Turner is really upset. Game is over. Turner giving Marty Foster what for, and the Dodgers better separate him.
3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and Punto slams his helmet down.
You got to be kidding me.
And that's how the ball game ends, on a very questionable strike 3 call. And
3-2 and a call. Strike 3. Benintendi fires the bat down. Bases loaded walk and a wild pitch has tied it up as we go to the 6th. He continued to argue with James Hoy.
Called strike 3. Another big fan for Ryan Blakeney, and he tosses Peterson. Now keep in mind, Dave Roberts has got a big bench, but he's already run through some outfielders with several substitutions. Another called strike 3. Not a strike. And there have been a number of Rockies that have been upset tonight. Listen, they're human. I get it. And Lance Barrett's having a...
And the pitch called strike 3. Elvis didn't think so. But what's important is Oberholzer got the call. 5 strikeouts now for the Astros left-hander. We finished 3 and no score.
Kipnis is waving him on.
Tito Francona has been ejected by Joe West. He came out to argue. Joe West said, don't come out. Tito kept inching closer. He said, don't come out. Finally, he said, I'm coming out. And he threw him out.
About this particular pitch right here thrown by Ventura, but he was beefing about the very first pitch of the at-bat.
Arms now. Strike 3 call. Machado does not like it, and we'll say some things here to Bill Welke. Yeah, and he's going to get tossed. Manny Machado is tossed from this game. Ooh, and throwing his bat off the backstop.
And I think for Dexter,
out, and that brought Dexter back into the conversation and never got particularly heated. That's why it was surprising when ultimately Carapazza ran Dexter from this ball game. You see, I'm really.
Next one. He struck him out. Dustin Pedroia takes strike 3 over the inside corner. And Pedroia here in a postseason game's got to be careful. John Farrell's been